Oh. Hello there, and welcome to the highlights of our reaction for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. My name is Will, and today I'm joined by Jack.
Hello, sir.
But before we get into the video, please feel free to like and subscribe, as it really does help us out, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Okay, so we got some writing. This is already really creepy. I'm actually quite nervous. I'm actually quite nervous to watch this film. I've never seen it before.
This is John Larroquette, who's probably him and Toby Hooper are some of the only real famous ones to make it from this film. Guess how much you got paid to just do this?
$20.
A joint.
Just that guy narrating that pitch has got my heart going.
Yeah, that's what it was. One of the first ones as well, where it was. They put the true story spin on it when it's not, and it just had people thinking.
But I did hear an interesting fact from our friend, Sunnydale Survivor. He told me a little fact that Toby Hooper wanted this film to be a PG.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's what he fought so hard for.
Just as I say he wanted this film to be a PG, it comes to that.
Yeah. People go on about this film being so brutal, the way it's filmed, the scenes horrible in it. You don't actually see anything in it. This is what people don't really believe, especially with the times. People were fainting, walking out, refusing to even watch it, just the trailers. It's actually very, very tame, especially for films nowadays.
It is like it feels like a snuff film.
Do you want a really interesting fact? You'll love this one. Do you know there's no musical, the soundtrack, it's no music. It's not musical instruments, it's nothing. All of the sounds are noises and clangs used in slaughterhouses. So what animals would hear. So banging, smashing in the fence. You can hear it. It's really intense. We get to it, but the conditions this film was shot in, half of the crew, even a lot of the actors were said about it's the worst film. It was 100 degrees. They were so delirious, the cast, that they thought they were the characters.
There's something about, have you seen Deliverance?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. There's something about being from the UK, you're taught that the South States of America are all like a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Through films like this. So there's a lot of animal imagery in this, I'm guessing. A lot of the kids being considered as animals.
Guillermo del Toro watched this film and he become a vegan because of it.
Really?
When he was younger. It's straight up just watching this film. There's a lot of take on consumerism in this film as well, especially with the meat industry. It's really blunt and puts it in your face about how they're treated as well and how we are treated as cattle almost. Oh, here we go.
It was this young fella.
We got Ed Neal, Nubs the hitchhiker.
Ed Neal? Why do I recognise that name? He looks like James Franco.
He does a little bit, doesn't he? Just gives you a little insight here about the Sawyer family. See, this is what he wanted to show as well. You see it, this is probably the only bit where you properly see that little bit there cut, but most of the time it will cut away from the violence. I just love the way he just gives it straight back to him.
Yeah. And he's like, thanks. I'd kick him out.
To my house.
I live right off this road.
Why's he hitchhiking?
Well, I don't know, man.
Because he's like, just walk.
Yeah. Exactly. So there's already some red flags, isn't there?
So how old were you when you saw this one?
Since I was like 12 or 13, I think.
Okay, that is still... Because I forget you would have been living at home, so... Who showed it to you?
I think I watched it around my nan's. I watched all the good horror films around there. It's like a proper like Texas vibe like that, you know? Yeah, but...
You really feel like you're there.
You're out of gas? My tank's empty.
I was about to say, of course they're out of gas, stereotypical, but then I thought, well, this is probably the first film to do it, so it's not really, is it? They're the ones who created all these tropes.
Yeah, so it's...
So are the people at the gas station involved in this as well, or are they just... Oh, I'm gonna guess he is. I'm gonna guess he is. And what makes it good is when you're in the car, because obviously there's no space. The camera's got to be right up close to them, so that they could all fit in the back of the van, and it makes it feel intimate.
Yeah,
close
yeah.
and uncomfortable.
It's almost like a POV shot. You feel like one of them sitting in the back with a doobie.
It's the guy who did the narration at the beginning.
This film you're about to see, I've got a doobie for it. He looks like that guy from Simpsons, you know, the guy with the glasses on, like the Disco Stew. Yeah, Disco Stew, that's it. Oh.
Ooh.
Ugh. Oh, I don't like that.
I mean,
the Spideys, the little fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to get in there, look at him. Oh, poor Franklin.
Would you leave him if you were being chased?
Yes. Look at that swing. That's nice.
See, it looks like an idyllic house, doesn't it?
So nice. That does look a really nice house. Oh, look at that shot. That's an iconic shot.
Yeah. With the animals' heads in the background. Even I've seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, the piggies.
Yeah. Is that a pig?
Yeah.
Hello?
Doesn't sound like a pig. Oh. Hey, he's from Warzone, that guy.
Look at that rat.
Oh, why's his leg going?
It's convulsing. Oh, the slam.
Yeah. Actually scared the life of me. Made me jump a bit.
Yeah, it's really daunting, that bit. That's how iconic that is, that bit like that. You hear the noises?
So that's the slaughterhouse noises.
Yeah, listen. He's like drinking in water when they're spraying down their blood off them and they're all like... That's what that noise is.
Who made all this? And because it's all mixed in with animal stuff, you're like, what's human, what's...
Yeah.
Those are obviously human. Oh no. No.
See? Never see it, but it just cuts to it.
It's because you know what that would feel like.
Look at him, and he's just back to his work then.
This has never happened to me before, but I actually feel a little bit sick watching this.
But again, from what we've seen, if you think of it from that beginning bit, we are still, this is what I argued, we're still at a PG. I know that sounds hilarious, but we are. We've never seen direct penetration. You know,
Sorry, what?
You've never seen like direct penetration of like a blade
okay.
on the body, you know, like
I was
horror.
gonna say.
And leather faces there, like.
And they haven't done the thing where they've established the main character yet, so they might go... I feel like they're going to do an alien, and the main person's going to reveal themselves in the final act.
Okay, you guys.
So is that Leatherface just making those weird noises? And that's the only way he can communicate with people. So he's not actually being smart and trying to lure them in doing silly noises, that's just how he speaks.
He can like grunt and communicate, yeah. I love that Hanson was given free reign with him though. And like Toby wanted that. Oh.
Ooh.
The way he threw him back in! You just thought that's dinner! His prosthesis to see his teeth. Look at that lick there. Got him specially made by his dentist.
Really?
Yeah. He got him personally, Gunnar Hansen.
How do they... Oh, the eyelashes on the mask.
Yeah, that's what my one's got, you know. Well, you'll see my one. We haven't seen my mask yet. You know the one I got up there. That's his pretty woman.
Oh, is that in this film?
Of course it is.
Oh. So these are the only two that are left.
Wait, is Stu still alive?
Disco Stew.
No, Stu's not. Yeah, of course
He just
not.
got clobbered.
Yeah, Stu got Clubber-Lang, didn't he? Yeah.
Clobber-Lang.
Yeah, Clubber-Lang. Picture now at these night scenes. It's 80 degrees. So it's
still hot.
Yeah, it's scorching. I'll push him through that undergrowth. Sally, I hear something. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh. There's that penetration. You don't see it though. You see, it's going. You see, it's just he's lining the shots up. He's not pouting. He went.
Yeah. Oh my god.
She's running.
God, why does this film make me feel sick?
It is. It's like eerie with that music. Like it's almost like when we watch Midsummer as well. It's like that. It's got this tone to it. It's like a noise, like a dog whistle that we can't hear. Like it's just like.
It just makes me feel
makes
really
you uncomfortable. It is.
I feel really queasy watching this. I've never felt like that before watching a film. I think it's just because the way you tell me it's just so dirty and everything was so disgusting and horrible. Oh. Jesus. God, this is a... I'm glad this is only an hour and 20. There's no way I could get through.
I know.
Oh,
you hear that?
Yeah. That screeching noise.
Oh.
God, look at him. You can see him just legging it.
Look at the way he's like running, look. Oh, can you picture that chasing you, though?
I like that running. I can't get over Franklin's death. That was just out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was really well done. That's a good job. Uh-oh. She's realised.
So was that a sausage?
She can see the meat.
Was that a sausage you was eating at the start?
Oh.
I think it's like so blurry on mine, I can't see what it is.
Yeah, he just like, we're literally just like, is it?
Oh no. It's because you don't know who to trust now, do you?
No.
Oh, that's a creepy smile. Oh.
Oh, he's got rope.
Oh, he's got
broom. The broom! Oh, the boys! She's getting hit.
I know a majority of our audience is from America, so please in the comments tell us, is everyone like this in the Deep South?
Please tell us why you did this.
Or is it safe? Can I go? Because I would love to visit this part of America, but if everyone's like this, no. Do you think he's doing it because he's scared of the family? Or is
Maybe.
Or is he part of the family? See, these are all. I've never felt more uncomfortable watching a film.
See, with most other thingy films, if it's even like a horrible, gory film, it's a snatch and they wake up or like whatever. It's just like showing you in between him, like torturing her, like mentally, like pushing it and like poking her.
You never see this
again,
part.
it's the thing about the animals as well. Like that's how they're treated as well.
They've been prodded into cattle cages and whatnot. Were the armrests arms on that chair?
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Oh, is that the mask you've got?
No. That's his old lady. So he's preparing food. So he's the old nanny now. You know, and when he was talking and trying to communicate with him, then he was trying to sound like a woman.
Oh.
There he is.
Oh. Oh god, I feel ill watching this. I think I might have to watch some hour-long videos of puppies or something after this.
Kent just fell on me. Oh my god, you have to get to that moment. No.
So do they think... Are they trying to make the grandpa live forever or something?
I think so. As if they just put the finger in the mouth.
Not yet. They're about to cut a finger. They just cut a finger. Now they put it in the mouth. Wait, is the grandpa still alive?
The grandpa is like a 19... Yeah, the grandpa's a 19-year-old actor. Yeah, I know, that's always shocked me when grandpa was still alive.
I didn't realise that. I thought he was dead.
God, you got the scream in that iconic shot, waking up to table. That howling. Look at Leatherface, there's his pretty woman. There's my pretty woman mask. Look, lampshade of a face.
Oh. So it's just little things like you need to look at everything, don't you, to appreciate the whole craft of this film. So all the meat is her friends.
Yeah, I think so. It was, I can't remember what magazine it was. It was a horror magazine, but this is the best horror movie ever made.
I agree with it. This is really good. This is probably one of the best horror films I've ever seen in my life. It's just making me feel, it's just how uncomfortable it makes me feel.
The eye, you
Yeah.
see the eye? Right in the blink there. Oh, look at him coming close.
No need to torture the poor
No need to torture
Yeah, I
the
know.
poor girl. You hear that? It's just like, well, you're doing that. Look at Grandpa. Glazed.
I know. Because I can't think what's going to happen next.
It's good.
Grandpa's the best killer.
Grandpa's the best killer there ever was.
Never took more than one lick.
Best killer.
Yeah.
Did 60
Oh, dropped it. See that?
I'm weak.
I'm weak.
I'm too weak.
Oh, he keeps dropping it. Oh, see his mouth.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like-
I think that is actually the actor. There's a bit in this when he was holding her head. You know, he's holding the hammer there, Gunnar Hansen. He said he was going to kill her in real life because
Really?
he was so, yeah, he was so hysterical, dehydrated. This shot took about 16 hours. This whole scene,
Jeez.
and it was about like the 6th week of shooting. He for a split second said he was going to kill her.
Jeez.
Look how just brutal this scene is. Look. Do you see the hit?
The hole in the head. Look at the guy in the
Look,
back.
And he's letting it drop. Oh, this is it. This is my favourite bit from the film. Look at him running, like just.
I think this is the scene when he's like raving the chainsaw above his head. I think.
Oh, this is the full unleashed. Look, look at him come out.
Yeah, this is the part I've seen.
Look at look at Nubs, the hitchhiker.
Yeah.
Look at the way he's just like he's waiting for Leatherface to get the kill. Look, and he's just like taunting her. Look.
Oh, how lucky is she?
Oh, you see him? You see him go under that? You see him go under that?
And this guy wanted to make it a PG.
You see matey run? He's just like, I'm not dealing with that, you get in here.
Oh, so I said she's lucky for that guy turning up, but they're still not escaped. No, it's someone else. Oh!
Oh,
Imagine if he missed. Oh!
oh, his leg, see that? What I love here is that you see that car's pulled over. Matey's run off. Look,
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
left that other matey. Look at that shot there. Look, of her in the back of the van. You must have seen that before. That's horror history. Look at him just swinging it.
Yeah, I've seen this
The
bit. When he swung that bit.
lunatic defeated into the sunset as it rises. Just how simple that shot is, but just how beautiful it is. That's it.
It's like an elegant dance of madness. And it just cuts the ends. Oh god. I'm gonna straight up say that's one of the best horror films I've ever seen in my life.
It's one of those ones, like we said, we would do Alien thing. It is just a staple. It's a classic. Oh, it's just so powerful with such simple tools. That's the best way to describe that film. Yeah, when people say that, like, oh, it's a good classic thing, like talking about Insidious. Like, see, I like those Insidious films and new wave horror. They're good, but like this is a staple. This is the OG films that we've been doing and watching at the moment. It's just so well done. As I said, everything, the sound, the way it's shot, and just how menacing it's prolonged. The shots are made uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is horrible watching some of those shots, and just how awkward it is as well. Like you said, you know, the bit earlier about with the rope as well. Where it's just like holding it, and he's just awkwardly standing there. And it's like that's what those horrible when those situations do happen in real life. You know, when you're hitting them as well, it's how awkward that is. The struggles, how awkward. It's not Hollywood, you know, like boom boom. It's horrible struggles.
So for me, what stands out the most for me was the sound and the camera work. Just how uncomfortable it made you feel, combined with the sound of the constant like noise. I generally felt uncomfortable, queasy, ill watching that. And I don't know why I've never seen it before. And I'm kind of glad I haven't seen it before, because I think it was perfect to watch it now. Lots of metaphors towards animal butchery and animal killings and
how brutal we are, as you know.
Because they're saying, kind of saying like, yeah, Leatherface is brutal. The family are brutal for kidnapping, tying them up, hold them hostage, killing them, making them eat themselves, their friends. But that's what humans do with animals.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so if you can't endure this, and this is a film, what about real life where it actually happens to animals? That's another thing, the characters. I liked how they killed off 4/5 of the only two I'd say who actually had characters were is it Franklin and the girl at the end. They're the only two who had like a character.
Yeah, Franklin and Sally. Yeah, all of the others.
They killed them off straight away, which is
Jerry,
good.
Kirk, and Pam. They were just fodder. They were literally just killed straight away.
And it's good how they didn't try and give them a character. They were just like, these guys, their role is to die.
As I said, it's the only one. Also, a little bit with Sigourney Weaver, Ridley, but it's especially towards the end of it as well. You don't normally care about the characters that much. You do towards the end. Not necessarily because of the shots as well, but I think that does help to see how distressed she is. But with Sally, I wanted her to live. I don't normally mind in these films.
Yeah.
As I said, I love Leatherface, but I wanted Sally to live that. And at the end, when you see her just screaming and hysterically maddened and happy at the same time, you just feel so relieved that she lived.
It's just that knowing just how disgusting and uncomfortable it would have been making that, it makes you feel horrible and disgusting watching it.
It's just the OG films. As I said, when you say about horror films, don't you? You say about icons, don't you?
Yeah.
You ask anyone that doesn't even like horror films, they know who like Chucky, they know who Leatherface is, they know who Freddy is, they know who Michael Myers is. This is why. But
he, as a character himself, like, it's funny how he's the most iconic thing out of it. Yet, as me, who's never seen any of these, the supporting cast, the other hillbilly guys, were just as good. So, Jack, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, rate it out of 100.
I'm gonna give this an 89.
It's funny you should say that, Jack, because I am also giving it an 89.
Oh, look at that!
Because I have never felt more uncomfortable, more sick and disgusted, and just wanting to end in a good way watching this film. And I don't think any other horror film, apart from The Thing, which I gave a 91, I think, will ever beat that. Well, there you have it, everybody. An 89 from both of us. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, be sure to press that subscribe button as we bring out new videos every week. Me and Jack will be back with another video very soon. Cheerio.